YouTube's algorithms are hyper localized. G'day YouTube, it's Shane here once again, and today I'm going to tell you a little story. Well, maybe a story, I don't know. But I'll explain what I'm talking about. I started this channel with there were several goals. One of them was to increase name and face recognition for job search purposes, right? So if someone was to Google my name, they'll get my videos and my face and stuff like that. Now, in terms of SEO and Google search, Instagram is probably better for that, which I discovered later. But also, I wanted to disprove the idea that YouTube was on easy mode and that like anybody could blow up and anybody could go viral with every video and all this sort of stuff. And there is a random element to it, but also it depends on how young and attractive and all that sort of stuff you are. But it also depends on the kind of value that you're providing to the people that are watching the show, right? So, and it is a show. These, like YouTube is basically yours, and the word tube has a double meaning. Originally it meant like the cathode ray tube from a TV set, but also like a cable, a tube, a pipeline of interconnectivity with the internet, right? YouTube used to have a thing saying broadcast yourself, and then when Google took over, they deleted it. So strange. But anyway, so I've done videos where locals to certain suburbs and even people in the city have seen my videos, and then they've seen me in person and come up and told me that they've seen my videos. So what's happened a few days ago, I was at work for a company and someone pulls up in a car, and they are like a supervisor, like a sort of fairly high up within the organisation, and he starts asking, "Oh, do you know any jokes?" Thinking, where's this going, right? I said, I guess. Do you do like comedy, stand up? And thinking, okay, I've done a little bit. And then he proceeded to tell me, he goes, "Oh, I think you'd do really well on that YouTube channel of yours if you were to tell jokes and do comedy and do all that sort of stuff, because you've got a face like Mr. Bean." Hello. Oh, that's pretty crappy, but I thought, okay. And he did a U-turn and came back, and said, "I didn't mean that as an insult, it was complimentary, rah rah." And then a few other people, after he'd left, a few people sort of said, don't listen to his advice. And but I thought I'd take it on board and try and incorporate a bit of comedy and stuff like that. I just want to get settled and trying to figure out what I'm doing first. But the fact that people in your local area will be presented with videos that are hyper local to them is quite interesting and quite useful. I have a shorts video where I was spruiking for a person for the Charlie Caper Magic Show, right? So I was doing that because I wanted to see what I looked like when I was spruiking. Is it offensive for me to be yelling to come and see the show and all that sort of stuff, and if I could improve or change or whatever. So that video has nearly like 100 views or something on it, but when it first uploaded, before I left the house, it had 8 views, and someone had bought a ticket to the show based on the video that I'd uploaded. So it proves that people in Adelaide will watch Adelaide based content. Unfortunately, like a lot of people will mainly focus on drama, and they just want to see the crime and stuff like that, and just people rubbishing other suburbs and whatnot. But yeah. Oh, excuse me, I just saw, speaking of crime, I just saw someone acting really, really sus. But I will. You can catch me in the next video. Watch this one here, and then this one here. I'll say bye for now.